What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon. In the crypto universe, today is Wednesday, July 13th, and today we're going to be talking about what happened during the recent Twitter hack event of DegenTown. Now, in this video, we're not going to defame or bash on this project. We're just basically showing you information and community aspects of what they've experienced during this recent hack. So right now, we're going to show you exactly what the community is saying and what the heck happened. So as always, be sure to watch this video throughout its entirety and stick around to the end to find out exactly what happened. So be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So with that said, let's go ahead and begin. So let's go ahead and start on their Magic Eden floor, and that is that they're trading around 4.48 Solana. Now this has fluctuated between 10 to even almost 20 Solana for the cheapest one, but that has dwindled since then. And right now we have a total listed count on the floor of around 627 of these NFTs, but it has reached around 86,000 in terms of its total trading volume in Solana's price. So as you can see, there are many different NFTs that you could look for, but we're not here to talk about just the NFT collection. We're here to talk about the Twitter hack. So if you go to Twitter, you'll notice that one of the things that they explain to you is that they have no roadmap, they don't have a Discord, this is a stealth mint. Are you degen enough to enter? So a lot of people did like the story was being told, and it really convinced a lot of people. So if you bought one of these NFTs off of Magic Eden, you were then given an opportunity to sacrifice your NFTs. And what does that mean? Basically, you would send your NFTs to a mysterious wallet that people were told would be burned, and that those NFTs would be rewarded back to the holder somehow. No one knew what it was going to be, but they announced that you will be rewarded. And this is it right here. Everyone shall be rewarded for their sacrifice. So people sent some of their NFTs to this mysterious wallet, and there maybe something had happened. Now, this is what happened. The degens are sacrificed are gone, but their images will stay with you forever. They shall be resurrected in a different body and form. The resurrected will save us all. So, it's interesting how they came about this. But they also said the fallen have resurrected, which is basically the NFTs that you sent have been resurrected. So that means that they have come back in a different form. And as this last tweet, they said there shall be a battle between the dead and the living. So this kind of helps you understand like what type of story they're trying to tell. So they have two different NFT collections. The first one we already showed you, but now we're going to show you the second one, which is the resurrected. And right now, these are the resurrected NFTs. They have not been revealed yet, but people were sent this back to their wallet, and they look mysterious, but they look kind of ghostly. You may be wondering what these could look like. Well, if you go back over here to Ramo, who is one of the builders of this NFT collection, he had created this image to share with the community. He said the fallen are coming. So these are kind of like, I don't know if they're like spirits or ghosts of their NFTs, but this is what they look like with a glow. So people are really excited about it. But the thing is, recently, and this is where we get into the really hostile part of the video, and this is when the hacks started happening. So DegenTown's Twitter page was then hacked. This was just shortly within the past 24 to 48 hours. And as you can see here, some of these tweets have been removed, but also they haven't been able to get this Twitter account back online or back into their hands as of yet. So right now we're still kind of waiting to see what happened, but people did end up clicking on something here. And what were those tweets? Well, let's go ahead and follow up with what Ramo said. So Ramo said, staking isn't live, DegenTown Twitter. It is compromised. So right already, he's basically saying that the Twitter page of DegenTown has been hacked, has been compromised. So people were then basically given a link on that fake Twitter page or on that fake link, and people submitted their NFTs to stake. And so this person, say Rupples, he got drained. So that's unfortunate. And honestly, a lot of people did get affected by this. And we're gonna look at that right now. So one person named Metajit said, for the first time in my NFT flipping career, I got my wallet drained. They took 16 Solana, which is a lot. But most importantly, they took my exiled DGods NFT, which is even way more, in the hundreds of Solana from pre-sale. Now the link was posted from DegenTown. Now these are just his personal notes, not mine. He continues on to say, Projects that only have a Twitter to communicate with their holders leave them vulnerable as a single point of attack. Again, they don't have a Discord. They don't have any other roadmap. Again, this is just in the Twitter. And so this is kind of a lesson for any NFT collection that wants to start a project is that they can't just have a Twitter page. They have to have a Discord, maybe a Telegram, who knows, but other ways of communicating to their holders to let them know that, hey, our Twitter was attacked and compromised. So he continues on to say in number 2, after getting my wallet drained, I see Twitter Spaces hosted by NFT Ramo. Now, this is his words. He said this guy had the audacity to call people idiots for clicking on the link, saying we should only click on Discord links. He says, the F is this dude saying? This project only had a Twitter. Interesting. Now, number 3, he continues to say, any team that has a spokesperson as inconsiderate and rude as NFT Ramo is probably home to more negative things. I stay away from DegenTown and project/persons in associations. Anyway, it was definitely fun while it lasted. Learned my lesson for sure. Stay safe, my friends. Now, the unfortunate thing in the story is when people stake their NFTs, they also left themselves open. What do I mean by that? All their NFTs, if they had it on a wallet, would be drained if they weren't staked. If they had any funds, all those would be stolen. And this is just why it's so crazy that this actually happened. So we're going to go deeper into this because we also have other people. Now, Rupples helped explain a little bit more. He said, I can't believe DegenTown drained my wallet. Now, again, it's not DegenTown. It was the hacker that hacked DegenTown. But I can understand why they think DegenTown was the reason why they got hacked because, again, they only had a Twitter account. So I just want to make that very clear. He says, I can still see my NFTs on the staking website, but not in the wallet. Anyone know if I can get this S back or dealt with this? And brother Rupples, we feel you, bro. Like, we understand, like, this is a very frustrating time. And honestly, we do understand that, yes, DegenTown should have had more than just a Twitter page. So you're not alone in this, brother. And there are other people that are fall victim to this. And we also have JSoul who expressed this on our page. It says, so crazy. I'm glad my wallet is on a ledger. So when I clicked on the link, I couldn't do anything. I hope I'm going to be safe. Thankfully, I used 2-factor authentication on all accounts. So in this lesson here, he had a ledger, which is a cold wallet that's separate from any exchange. It's just not connected to the Web3. It's just not connected to the blockchain. It's separate. So when he clicked on it, again, nothing could have happened. So luckily, this is something for you guys to learn is how do you protect your NFTs? Instead of keeping them in a Phantom wallet or a Soulflare wallet or any Solana wallet, keep them in cold storage if you plan to hold them for a long time, if you plan not to sell them anytime soon. And make sure not to have all of your funds in your wallet, or else you're going to end up being like our friend who lost a ton of Solana, right? We don't want that to happen. So let's loop back to Ramo. Now, this is his personal message to everyone because he wanted to clarify to everybody where he stands. He says, to everyone that was affected by the DegenTown hack, we're very, very sorry for what happened to you. The team is trying to regain access of the Twitter account back and understand the damages and address the matter. Also, before anyone gets to blaming and name calling, he continues on. The team wasn't compromised and looks sketch as F. From Twitter's side, the 2-factor authentication was on and all the proper security measures were taken. We took down the scam site as soon as it went up and they directly put up another one. Have some patience, Degens. We are trying to work it out. So obviously they are trying to do their best to remedy the situation, and hopefully they will be able to help some of their holders that did fall victim to this. Maybe they can give them a new NFT, whatever it is, they hopefully will be able to do something. So now you kind of know exactly what happened, who was affected, how things were taken, and also what lessons you can take from this to avoid this happening to you with any other NFT collection. Again, this isn't just going to happen to DegenTown. We've had plenty of collections such as Bored Ape Yacht Club, one of the most famous NFT collections. This has happened to them. And even Seth Rogen, who's an actor, had his Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT stolen. And he even bought that one back for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So this isn't just the DegenTown, it's every NFT collection. So this is the breaking news. This is from Degen News. He says, breaking. Alleged DegenTown NFT hacker and wallet drainer Finessed is connected to a wallet that holds a DGOD 9376, whose artist royalties are already set to 98%. So this is the person that they said basically stole it. And this is a great thing about the blockchain. The blockchain allows you to understand who's transmitting, who's transferring, who's draining anything. Everything is transparent when it comes to this. And further down, the most important thing is you thought of that 98%. Well, what does that mean, the 98%? Well, the DeGenTown creators had done something really amazing. They said that they had raised its artist royalties on this specific NFT that stole all the funds to 98% for being an apparent stolen NFT, but remaining projects seemingly yield an alleged DegenTown NFT hacker finesse have not yet responded as of yet. Now, here's the thing you guys need to know. What is this 98%? So basically, if this guy decides to sell that DeGenTown's NFT, which is worth hundreds of Solana, which is like thousands of dollars, then 98% of that fund will not go to him. 98% of those profits is going to go back to the DeGenTown's creator, right? Because that's the artist royalty fees. That means the DeGenTown's creator is going to probably use those funds, who knows, to help the DegenTown NFT community. Who knows what that's going to be. But other NFT collections are trying to step in because this person not only owns a DeGenTown, but Midnight Panthers, OK Bears, and also Ghostface NFT. And a lot of these different people are actually stepping in. What I mean people, these collections. So another one is like, say for instance, Ghostface NFT had already increased its artist royalties to 98% as well to this person's other asset of the Ghostface NFTs. So obviously the whole community, all these other NFT collections are trying to step in. Midnight Panthers, as of this recording, has not replied yet, but I'm sure they're going to do it as well. So they're going to punish this guy for stealing all these funds. But again, this guy stole a ton of money. So in a way, he kind of got away with it. And just because these NFT collections are setting this thing to 98%, he's still walking away with a lot of money. So that's the unfortunate thing. And if we go to Finesse's Twitter page, it's completely offline. Again, it's all protected, only one following, so it's just inactive. So luckily, there is some good news at the end of this video. So NFT Ramo did post this on his Twitter yesterday, July 12th at 5:10 p.m. He said, just got off a call with 0xLurk, the founder of DegenTown. And after looking at all the damage that has been done from this hack, DegenTown is going to compensate everyone whose wallet has gotten drained. Also, the Twitter is still hacked and trying to be reclaimed, so hopefully that is at least remedied by the time that this video is posted. But guys, again, this is always great to see that the founders of an NFT project are trying to take care of their holders. And, you know, I'm just glad to see that their team is still looking out for you guys. So hopefully that this never happens again in any other NFT collection, but at least for the people holding DegenTown, they are claiming that you guys are taken care of. I mean, that wraps up the video for today. I just wanted to share with you what had happened, what's going on, and how are we punishing this guy, and just the reality aspect of this, guys, because we need to understand how dangerous this space is. Because everybody's pretty much anonymous. You can be a fake person and just pretend to be somebody, but what doesn't change is the wallet addresses, the blockchain. Everything's recorded. At least you know where what everything is going on. Like you need to know. And so this transparency, this technology is an advantage to us, but also a disadvantage because people can get hacked. So what are the lessons here? Do not click on links that you're not so sure of. Be speculative around everything that you see. Be sure to check all social media accounts to make sure that things that you buy, you stake, you transfer, whatever you do, always double check with the community, right? To make sure that this is real. Don't just act on it, or else you're gonna fall victim. You're gonna lose all your assets. You don't want that. And just be sure to share these questions. Like, is this fake community? Is this real community? If you ask the community, which is there for you for a reason, the community is there to help you answer your questions so that you all can be successful. Ask the community, is this real? And that's all you have to do. So this is a lesson for NFT collectors and NFT creators. And I hope that this video has been helpful. Guys, stay safe out there, invest safely out there, and I hope to see you next time. As always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and we'll see you again.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the Global Crypto Assets Exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.